Welcome, everybody. Aha. There it is. Blammo. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, Dan Slee, welcome to the channel. Yay! How's everybody doing? All right. Glad you can all make it tonight. Shit. That's hilarious. What's up? What's up? Yeah, see, you learn new stuff every day. You learn new stuff every day. What's happening? Happy Father's Day, everyone. Happy Father's Day. What's going on? Yeah, Pumpkin, if you have nothing but, if you have nothing but coral in there, other than your substrate, maybe some plants and stuff, or mosses, yeah, it's that coral. Yeah, you can't have anything. You teach me every day. Well, shoot, I get taught too, but you can put corals in neo tanks, but it's kind of like when I just had all of that dragon stone in my Sulawesi tank, and then I watched those videos that say that the dragon stone can leach minerals out of the dragon stone that, you know, can kill your shrimp, meaning the Sulawesi shrimp. So I didn't know if it was true, but I seen a couple videos that says, yeah, that they have these minerals in them, and it can raise your TDSs and, you know, all sorts of stuff in the tank. So I got freaked out and took them out. KH is carbonate or bicarbonate. So limestone, coral, oyster shell, etc. and reacts with the acid. Your buffered substrate slowly releases. Chubbs Aquatics, I'm back. Excuse me. Oh, I need a cough drop. Yeah, but yeah, with the Caridina tanks, that's what I'm saying. You see my tanks, there's nothing in them but moss. Moss, substrate, maybe a piece of cholla wood or Malaysian wood, you know, boosts or little plant. I mean, that's it. Nothing. Keep them really, really soft. You know, I like how they look so much. I'm even hating to put the Indian almond leaves in there when they come in, but I like those leaves that Chubb sent me, those oak leaves, a lot because they're not breaking down, and I like the these ones here that my buddy sent me from California. Because they're not breaking down either. You know, compared to the Indian almond leaves that rot. You know, they eat the leaf, but it decomposes, and they eat that. But the oak leaves, holy crap, they don't. Well, at least not that I could tell. They're not decomposing. So at least not yet, anyways. But who is it? Somebody in here, I think yesterday or something, said that they got leaves in their tank from like a year ago. Oh, was it Chubbs? There's John. I got a big bag for you. Whose brain? Chubbs, whose brain? Oh, are you calling me smart? You're such a good guy, dude. I knew I liked you for something. I got a big bag for your brain. There it is. Yes, sir. That's cool. Good. At Nick the Dick, if it's an African cichlid tank, nope. What do you say? I'd show you the smallest reef tank you're ever going to see. I've got limestone in a tank. Is that bad? Oh, yeah, not if it's a fish tank. But, yeah, so now I have all these Dragonstone sitting over here. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I mean, I could put them... Oh. They fighting over in the big tank? Something's going on. The big super red Severn's chasing people around. I wonder if his female is going to lay eggs. Ooh, they might put it on that big, huge piece of slate I put in there a long time ago. Now it's got algae on it, so they might use it. Because my one archer's, his bottom lip's got a sore on it, so he's been fighting or something. Somebody went at him, so I put some salt in there. Did a water change the other day, put some salt in there. Have to see what's up. Oh, let me try charging this dumb thing now. See if it makes a difference now that it's dead. Alright. I used almond leaves, oak leaves, maple, mulberry. I got tons of mulberry. I actually grabbed a bunch, popped them off the tree, and they're in the garage in a milk crate. But that's where I make my powder, my cracks or sacks of crack, my mulberry leaf powder. I put the mulberry leaves in there. I fed them powder today. I put like, I don't know, 5 different powdered substances into into the RO water, shook it up and fed them all. So they were enjoying that. What type of salt? The fish tank salt water, or the fish water salt? Fish tank salt? Not table salt. You need a tea. Shrimp list for B. Okay, B, I got it out. Alright, good. Yeah, and then I don't know, maybe do if your TDS is up to 190, I wouldn't freak out about it. I'd take out about maybe a gallon of water. And because you figure, if you just did a water change and now you're taking out water again, you're going to have a ton of water in that tank that's not, old with bacteria built up in it, so... I mean, it's not going to hurt the shrimp, but I'd probably give it, maybe a gallon. Do a small, and then drip it in, with it don't have to be, 1 drip a second, but drip it back in, and go like that. I need a tea. Oh, yeah? Well, I got plenty of it. I got really nice pieces. I don't know, I got quite a few pieces. But here's the thing, is I purchased, how I got the Dragonstone You guys know the Fluval, you know the long 5-gallon Fluval tank? You know, it's only yay wide and it's long. It's a spec, a Fluval spec. A guy I knew had it, brand new, and I went over to his house. I can't remember what for. I think to get a sponge filter. And he said, "Hey, I want to show you something." He took me upstairs and, you know, where him and his wife sleep to show me their personal tanks, because downstairs they have salt, and all the way in the basement he's got big racks set up where he does his breeding. But he had that Fluval spec with a little gudgeon, a gudgeon fish in it, and I was like, dude, I want that tank. So against his better judgment, he sold it to me, and it was full of all this dragonstone. You know, and plants, all the little nano plants and stuff. So more or less I paid for all that, but yeah, no, it's just regular salt for fish tanks. Yeah, Aqueon or whatever it is. I don't know. It comes in the cardboard. It's at the fish store. Yeah, the Dragonstone I have is the good stuff. It's the hard rock stuff. It's not the powdery stuff. It's the light brown. Here, I'll get a couple pieces and I'll show you. All right. Yes, so there's 6 pieces all together, and these are the biggest, but this big one here, I don't know, it's 8 inches. Yeah, it's 8 inches tall. So that one, you know, looked good standing up. Then this one, see how holy it is, you know? It's dragony. Then that one more over there is like this. It's got the real heavy dragon scale holes and, you know, in it. So those are 2 really big pieces. It's got the green on it from the, you know, from the algae that was growing in my Sulawesi tank. But they say that, you know, I just don't want to take a chance on, you know, they're sensitive. So that's why I put the lava rock in there. But yeah, I got 6 pieces. The other 4 are a little smaller than these. These are the largest. But this one here is heavy. This probably weighs, I don't know, 2 pounds. Pound and a half, 2 pounds. I don't know. I'd have to weigh it. This one's a little lighter, but yeah, they're really nice. I like them a lot. But like I said, it came all in that tank. So yeah, if you want to buy them, Pumpkin King, I'll help some you. I need to talk to you about when you speak for me to get info about what the subject will be, and I also want some mulberry too. Okay. Alright, sent me a video. Alright, I use it all the time. Oh yeah, me and you talked about that. Yeah. Oh, and I was wondering, you know what I was thinking too is, you know, I have the trees. I have one, two, well, put it this way. I have trees around my house that are, because before I knew, because over here on the side of my house, so like I said, there's only me and 2 more homes, and then all behind, I mean, it's hard to explain, but there's not many homes up here on this end where we live. It's more wooded area. Well, next to me is a store, Rite Aid, and then next door to that is a dollar store, then a party store. So I don't have anyone that lives next to me, but There used to be a house over there. So the house is gone. They turn it into a parking lot. So if you can just picture a massive parking lot, there's still like no one that lives next door to me. It's a parking lot. So anyways, I have Rite Aid pays for the privacy fence. They just put a brand new one in last summer. I made them put in a new one. The wood fence. And then from the wood fence all the way out to the road, it's shrubs. Well, the shrubs, you know, over the years now, since I bought the house, when I bought the house, it was like this, but I don't think anybody took care of anything around here. But some of the things growing within the shrubs now are like, you know, they're trees. Not oak trees, but anyways, maple trees. So they're growing in those shrubs. So every year I'm going out and cutting them down, you know, cutting them in half and stuff, so they're not growing up. So I want to gut all that out of there anyways. But there's a lot of new growth of mulberry trees in there. So, I mean, they're growing up, they're shrubbing out. Now, see, I have a tree in front of my house. It's about, I don't know, like I said before, it's probably around 15 foot. And it comes down, it curls over, kind of like a weeping tree, and the branches are all twisted, really cool looking and stuff. And, but there's trees in different spots in my property. But I'm just wondering if I can, the reason I'm saying this is I wonder if I start taking clippings and putting them in water, if I can start to get them to start to root, because they have that little ball thing. I don't know if you've seen it on your phones and stuff. It's a plastic container, and you fill it full of, you know, dirt or potting soil, and they close it, click it together, and then within that it starts to root. So then you can like cut it off and, you know, start a little sapling. But I'm just wondering if I cut them and put them in water, if I'll be able to get them to root, because then I could like send them to people that don't have mulberry trees. But here's the thing: is they might not grow in a lot of places due to the fact that that's why you don't have them. Now I'm not saying that places don't have them, but it's kind of like, you know, growing up in Pennsylvania, it's packed everywhere with blackberries and raspberry bushes. But here in Michigan, I don't find them anywhere. Even though I live in the city, still the shrubs and everything that you see growing, even in the woodsy areas. You go in the parks and wood areas and stuff, there's no berry bushes around. You know, but the store sells them. But, you know, there's a reason that they don't grow here. Probably because the ground's too hard. Because, like in Pennsylvania, it's all coal. You know, so you go digging in the ground there, it's all full of coal chunks. And, you know, it's lofty soil. You know, it's fluffy. It's a lot of, you know, the water goes through it real easy. So, but I don't have an issue trying it. But that'd be cool if I could get it to work. I need to see if I can grow those here in Toronto. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I have a ton of Elodea. I saw that. I'd like to try that. I think you're right. But yeah, that's just that'd be cool. Nightmare Before Christmas theme tank. Oh, I thought I seen somebody. I wouldn't mind doing it either. Star Wars theme tank. I'm just a Star Wars geek, so I just watched Solo today. So, well, a little bit of it yesterday and finished watching it today. So, the Han Solo part, but. To do a Ninja Turtles tank. You're silly, man. Who do you want to be? Leonardo Michelangelo, Frodo, Trey Shrimp and Quacks. Have you seen The Mandalorian? Yes. Yeah, I have a. She bought me a shirt. I got 3 shirts. Well, this is my Beagle shirt. I don't know if you guys seen this yet. Best Beagle dad ever. Give him some some knuckles. But she got me. Well, she says it's Boba Fett, but it looks like Mando. And then the other one is it's the remember on Tatooine when they went to get not Tatooine where Luke Skywalker lived when Obi-Wan got him, went to take him into town. That little town, she got me a shirt with that on there, and it said something about people here don't like you and I don't like you either or something. It's really cool. Yeah. Oh yeah, Mandalorian's super cool. Can't wait for more. You guys watch The Witcher? That guy who plays the new Superman plays The Witcher. That was pretty darn good. Watch it, then watch the making of behind the scenes with the kid. I'm still trying to learn what can and can't hurt aquatic creatures. I think Neocaridina would be the route, or maybe guppies. I am done. Fish Tropic, you're Don? Don, your name's Don? Manda is amazing during Christmas. Trees, 2 weeks. The Manda and Dracula was awesome. Don't forget. Yeah, The Witcher. Oh, Mandalorian. Yeah. What's that one? My wife was just saying. The one we just went through and watched. Peaky Blinders. You wanna see some tough. That, hey, Fish Tropic, that's you right there. Peaky Blinders. Peaky. Blinders. Check that out on Netflix or whatever you can find it on. It's a true story. This is the way. Yeah. It's a true story. Peaky Blinders, they were back in like the 20s and 30s. They were like kind of like the gang that ran over in, I think, London. But yeah, Peaky Blinders is incredible. You want to talk to? Oh, you saw it? Oh, okay. Sorry. But yeah, that was. It's funny. Me and my wife quit smoking August. 2 months, about a month and a half. It'll be 2 years now. Hey, and that dude smoked so much in there. It's all we want to do is smoke when we watch that. That's all he does. Chink. And that lighter he has sounds like my Zippos that I have because, you know, they bought me Zippos over there that say Dad on them. It's all inscribed and I love you and all this, you know, and now I can't use them no more because I don't smoke. So it's like to hear that clink, and I'm like, oh, God, I want to smoke. And it's like, yeah, American Gods. Yeah. Yeah, see, we shut cable off. And I told my wife, I said, I don't think we've had as much fun watching TV ever. You know, because look, cable, you're stuck to watching, you know, you watch the same stuff every week. You know, I'm a, you know, gold miners thing, you know, and this and that, you know, and the crab fishermen, you know, I watch all that stuff, Discovery, and, you know, so now that that's all gone, you know, now we're trying out the other stuff, and I'm like, oh my God, I never even knew that this stuff existed. These shows are incredible. Way better than watching, and I still watch, you know, my gold miners, you know, and all this and that, but I just wait for it to come out for free, you know, but I watch everything. Yeah, I got rid of cable. I don't do nothing. John, if you get a chance, give me a call tomorrow. I have to get some sleep. Good night, all. Oh, yeah. Whatever you need, John. Yeah. I'll get you leaves, all sorts of stuff. I got you, brother. Naked and afraid, lol. I like alone. Light a candle, maybe. But yeah, it was really hard. It was scary for the first few days to cut the cord, but it really enables you to enjoy your hobby more. It's good to have hobbies. I mean, like I said before, I guess like I say, people that have fish tanks, they have it because they're alone, they feel lonely, or they're depressed, or they have anxiety, and fish tanks make them feel better. Well, I actually watched a thing the other day. I don't know, somebody's video, and they were saying that having a fish tank is actually like a way to express art. So I mean, the way I look at it, I think is correct, but yeah, it's a way to express art. But I think people that express art or do art have, I don't know. I mean, ask Dan. I mean, I don't know. I don't know Dan personally, but I don't know if Dan has depression or anxiety. But he's an incredible artist. And, look at the photography he does. Most people look, Vincent Van Gogh cut his freaking ear off, and that guy was sick. I mean, his art was sick. Millions of dollars it goes for these days. The guy was incredible. And it's like artistic people. I'm here to kick some ass and chew some bubble gum. Unfortunately, I ran out of bubble gum. I do art. I don't have depression anymore. See, anymore. So, but that's what I'm saying. It seems like people that are good at art have a depression or something that makes them be able to touch that inner self and create this stuff that just puts people in awe. It's kind of like singers. Watch that. I mean, I watched the X Factor, like I said, with what's his fate. They all sit up there and judge you when you sing and stuff. And the best singers are up there going, oh yeah, I didn't have anything as a kid, blah 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 blah, all this stuff. You feel bad, and then all of a sudden they start singing, and you're just like, you gotta be kidding me. It's just the best stuff you ever saw. So it's I just think that people that have a story to tell are the best ones that do it. So that's what I mean by anxiety and depression. Maybe some pain, hurt, whatever. It's really weird to express it this way, but it's like somebody that has a story to tell is someone I'd rather listen to than someone that has no story at all. Think about it. Detroit Shrimp and Aquatics, your tank room is a work of graphic design. Well, thank you. I try to do just what you said. No, I try to do it a certain way and design it a certain way to where it's catchy, to where it grabs your eye. And it's only that I added an extra tank because me and Dan were talking about it, and he was talking about getting one of these stands and asked me how many tanks I could fit. And I actually, I was like, wait a minute, I got all these gaps in here. What's going on? I can actually fit another tank. So now I went from 7 tanks to 8 tanks. But up top, I had 15 gallons. I took 2 15 gallons out, added 3 10 gallons. So I took out 2, put in 4, so I gained 2 extra tanks, which is a lot. So I'm quite happy. I have anxiety. I do supposedly have manic depression, but don't seem depressed anymore or any of that. Woke up one day and stopped feeling sorry for myself, I guess. Well, you don't have to feel sorry for yourself to be depressed or have anxiety. When I was younger, I'd get the tingling up the back of my head. And I still get it, probably 2, 3 nights a week. I sweat really bad. I put a shirt around my head, so I have anxiety, stuff like that. I don't, I used, I used to care about what people thought about me. Now I don't. I mean, to an extent. But, it's like I was the smaller kid. Now all of a sudden I became the big kid. And then, everyone liked me now because I was the bigger guy. But it's like, you didn't like me when I was the smaller guy. But when I got super tall, now I'm getting attention from teachers and the staff want me to play basketball and stuff. Now I'm cool, and I was like, nah. And it was funny, it was like, growing up, go to a high school reunion when you're like 19 and, everyone there is knocked up, got kids pushing them around in a car, little carriers and stuff, and they're all single, and I show up in a convertible Mustang GT 5.0, and this is when phones just came out. You had the plug-in one or you had the flip phone like Star Trek. I had that beeper, show up. I mean, wearing all Jordan, expensive everything, gold necklaces just draped off of me, and they're, oh my gosh, hey, hey, you want to hang out and stuff? And I'm looking down going, man, you guys got all these kids and stuff? What's going on? And they're like, you don't have kids? You're not married? I'm like, no. Why would I do that? And they're all staying there because their baby's daddies ain't even in their life. And I was like, yeah, okay. And then that's when I learned, hey, it wasn't me that wasn't good enough. What everyone thought, when I allowed everyone to think stuff about me and I let it bother me, that's when I was like, what am I doing? I'm way better than what I thought, and then, I met my wife when I was 19. So, yeah. What does he say? Unfortunately, that we have been so busy collecting fake coins and paper to have it all in checked. I don't buy into all the diagnoses anymore. I never bought into the diagnoses anyways, but that is why I like that Captain America always remembered that he was the skinny underdog. Right. That's why I hold my head up really high now, because I've come so far. I'm super proud of where, who I am, where I've come from, my upbringing, and I didn't pay attention to that stuff when I was younger. I always cared about what other people thought. Now I don't care. I mean, because I'm super proud of who I am, and what I've done with my life, so, and I surround myself with super positive people. So, but the thing is you might not be somebody that's always happy-go-lucky and all giddy and everything to be, you don't have to be that to be super positive, You could be somebody down on your luck and have 2 quarters in your pocket and probably be one of the best people I ever met in my life. So, that was a lot too, growing up and learning who I was, is, not only learn who I am, but, pay attention to other people too, and don't always judge a book by the cover, Just because they got it hard doesn't mean that it makes them any worse of a person, so. Fishtrop says, what's funny for most people, you were at your best when you were a kid, no drugs, loved more. Certain things have caused the divide between us all. And what has caused it is fake stuff. Yep. Yes, sir. Yep. Yeah, that's the whole thing is, just be yourself. Those are the people I want to be around. From big, fat, slobby, super skinny, anorexic, uneducated. I don't care who it is. If everyone just, you're in a big room with a bunch of people and you all get along. That's what I'm saying. When those glasses of who cares about me or how are they looking at me, how are people perceiving me, stuff like that, when that goes away, then you see a side of yourself that you've never seen, and you also see sides of other people that you never saw. So I mean, it's opened my eyes to where I enjoy so many people now, and that's why I like making this stream, because I was like, holy crap, it got all these cool people. Wow, really a dude named Nick the Dick. And it's just like, oh, all right, when he first came on here, I didn't even want to say that name because my 8-year-old son was sitting next to me, but, come to find out, he's just a kid himself that's got all of his stuff together, and, it's just, that's just the whole thing, is the level of, intelligence that's in the chat is shocking. It's just, if we could bottle up all the intelligence that's in the chat every night, I mean, really? And, a lot of people don't think about that, At least I didn't. I was always worried about what people cared about. What kind of clothes I was wearing, make sure I had my Pelly suit on, and I had, $2,000 in gold chains on and rings on every single finger. And I was like, this is a joke. So I literally went and I sold all my stuff at the pawn shop. My wife laughs. I did. Took everything in there, just in handfuls, and just went, took off all my rings, everything. I said, here, that right there, that's out of here. They said, what are you doing, Brian? I said, look, that's someone that I don't even know anymore. Here, just give me money for all that. I had 18 karat, 24 karat. I had expensive shit, But, years and years of working in the bars, people, lose stuff, get drunk, get in fights. There's jewelry everywhere, It's just, I just got rid of everything. I mean, I don't wear my wedding ring, but I do wear it, but I'm looking for a new one. I want one with diamonds in it. I have a ring that is it tungsten or something, but it'll shatter. If I'm working it, my hand gets caught and it crushes, it'll shatter. But I'm gonna get one with diamonds, gold, or like a big black was it Onyx or whatever with the diamond in the center. I'm an old school. I'm what do they call that? An old soul. In a young body. I just, my suits, I wear them really long with the cuffs on the bottom. My suit sleeves are really long. I just like the old, the old stuff, Aquaman, welcome to the chat. Last night my Neo started moving all slow. One was not moving at all. Thought he was dead. I put him in a Petco bag. 2 hours later, he was swimming around. Well, it's not from the Petco bag, I'll tell you that. It's funny, in the 80s, gold was a thing. Oh, yeah, right? The 90s, too. All the way up to about, I don't know, 97, 96, 97, 98 time. Yeah, I was still bouncing pretty heavy in 98, so yeah, it was a big deal. I had big gold nugget ring with a big huge Mercedes emblem on the front of it. I had a whole bunch of goofy stuff. I had gold ropes, with, they were blessed. Like some Hispanic friends of mine had them blessed and stuff, and, given to me as gifts, and, a bunch of crucifixes. I had everything. Yeah, not from the bag. I think it was CO2 and the tank was high. Yeah, that'll do it. Gotta watch the CO2. Yeah, that's all I buy my wife now is white gold. You know, her wedding ring is 3 pieces and it's white gold. So everything else I buy her has to be white gold. I mean, it looked dumb to be wearing yellow gold and white gold and gold and white mix, you know. So, and I want the new wedding ring because my father's wedding band is 10 karat gold, and I wanna weld that onto my new ring, so it'll be my ring and my father's ring, and then when I go to pass away, then pass it down, and then they can add, like Luke, he can add his wedding ring on it, and it'll be like a generational ring. I mean, if that's something that he would want to do, but you know, I want to get my dad's put on. Yeah, white gold. Love white gold. But it's hard to get. Here's the things. My issue is I can't find any rings that are my size. And I don't want to resize a ring. But I can't afford to buy one new. So I have to like buy one, you know, used that someone has, or, you know, I hate to say it, but like if somebody got divorced and they're selling off their jewelry, but I wear a size 14 ring. So it's really hard to find something. Went to the mountain, we hiked and looked for it. Looked all day, then found it at home. Boy, are you related to me? That sounds like something I do. Exactly what I do. My my wife has to find everything. I do that exact same thing. God, where is it? God, I'll look everywhere. She's like, hold on. Just come back 2 minutes later. Here you go. And I'm like, where'd you find it? Right next to the bed. I'm like, what? Yeah, rings and shrimp. Shrimp rings. Yep. Brian's Detroit rings. Yeah. Oh, hey, did you guys, has anybody, seen, Ohio, Fish Rescue's new video where they gave, or where they went to Shaquille O'Neal's house? I don't care if you're, I'm not saying, you need to be a fan of Ohio Rescue. I'm just saying, I like Shaquille. So I think, you know, I'm not a big, I mean, I like sports, but I'm not going to say Shaq was any better than anybody else. But, you know, me being tall, he was just, oh, he always seemed like that big dude that you didn't want to mess with. But if you know, he was just a really nice guy. But if you mess with him, he'll rip your head off and shit down your throat kind of guy. So I always liked him, you know. He didn't take no crap. But my wife finds everything too. Yeah. Yeah, I saw it give Shaq to quit. But I don't know, I have a thing for Shaq. You know, Shaq does stuff, I don't, you know, if you kind of, they don't really televise it all the time, but Shaq does, you know, little things, kind of hidden things, you know. It helps kids that don't have, you know, what it takes to, like, maybe further their career in sports or something, you know. Like, there was this one, I watched this one where this kid, he was like 6'8" at 15. And, you know, you got to figure to put you through training and shoes and clothes and everything. I mean, he come from nothing, that had nothing. So Shaq saw that, and he kind of stepped in, and he was just like, you know, went and shot hoops with the kid, did all this nice stuff for him, and I think he was helping him to where, you know, so he could have a future to play, you know, basketball, you know, and with him on your side, I mean, you'll have people watching you for the rest of your life to get you in pro basketball. But I like that guy. I mean, he's not somebody who does stuff in the limelight just to get attention. Go, oh, Shaquille O'Neal donated money today to the children's club. You don't ever hear nothing really about Shaq because he just does everything quietly. So I thought that was pretty neat, the Ohio Rescue thing. So if you haven't seen it, go ahead and check it out. It was really, the way that he set up, I can't say that it's my taste, but it's really nice because it's really big. But, I guess when you put, if you, if you just put it in somebody else's hands to put together your dream, I guess you have to go with what the final, product is. But, could you imagine if somebody like us in the hobby had that type of money? Even if, you're living at your house right now and you had the money to, like, put in a massive pond, no problem. Just think of how it would look. You know what I'm saying? It's, but yeah, Shaq does a lot of stuff, and, that's why I like Shaq. Yep. See? Yeah. Viewers be dropping, yeah, well, yeah, because they're all, probably, well, you could tell the kind of guy Shaq is when he found out the Ohio Rescue guy's wife was in the hospital center. Oh, yeah. I think he even talked to her on the phone, didn't he? But, Fish Tropic, yeah, well, since I had to reset, and, there's a lot of streams going on tonight. Danikin's giving away free stuff and everything like that. I actually just wanted to come on here and say hi to everybody, and I didn't think I was going to I figured it'd be short. I'm like, I'll just have a short stream, say hi to everybody, let everybody go back to having their Father's Day, But like I said, everybody's giving away stuff, and yeah, work tomorrow. Yeah, it's Sunday. But like I said, yeah, Danikin's giving away free stuff. And who knows, however many other people. I can't afford to give away free stuff, so I can give away crack sacks, but that's about it. You gotta sell a bunch of stuff to give away a bunch of stuff, and or you just gotta have a bunch of crazy money, and I don't do either, so that's nice, LOL. That's nice. Yeah, so sounds like it might be raining outside. Oh, or the air turned on. Yeah, I gotta, because even Dan disappeared. Unless he's just lurking. Yeah.
What up, fish people? Can he eat?
Oh no, he's done, I guess. Yeah, it's just a Sunday. You know what I find out, Tropic, is... Oh, there's Dan. Speaking of B, how much for the one stripe? Yeah, speaking of me, he said, lurk. You said you were going to message me last night. I stayed up till like 5:30 in the morning holding my phone going, come on, Dan, when you get a call? Yeah, you didn't message me, man. This is a bunch of crap. No, but yeah, it's... what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, usually I pick up more viewers. I'm thinking, if I didn't have the little bit of life that I have, I literally just run later, shows because, you pick up a lot, like, from midnight till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. It's just crazy, But, I had all those people jump on the stream earlier, and I don't know if they just fell off or what. How much for the one stripe Red King Kong? Yeah, you didn't forget. You were drinking last night, Dan. That's what it was. Oops. They are. Well, they should be the same as the other ones, I think. Or do I not have a picture of them? They should be the same price as, I would think the Black King comes, right? I'm just looking for the price on these, Dan. Oh, here they are. $8. Yep, there it is. $8. $8 make you holla. Holla, 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 holla. They are $8 make you holla. Blue King Kongs. Oh yeah. Yes, yes, I was, and that stream went on for a long time. LOL. Yeah. Holla for $1. Holla, 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 holla. What does limestone leach off, though, Dan? If anything, lime. That's why it's called limestone. Get it? And still doing the Father's Day special? Yeah, you'd be the only one that actually is buying on Father's Day special. I don't know. I guess when people are just giving their stuff away, I guess I'd go there too. But I can't do. I mean, oh, look what I got. Look what I got for Father's Day. Oh, I got me a ring light. Oh, it's blue. Do I look any better? That's the yellow. My wifey got that. Well, Mama and Luke got it for me. Got me shirts and a ring light. What? Sorry, plugged phone in left room. It in room. Limestone leaches calcium and calcium carbonate. Because I was taking a break on the green husk. Limestone is GH and KH. PH up, lime, LOL. Yeah, of course I'm doing the Father's Day. Well, the Father's Day special goes till midnight tonight. Yeah. Father's Day special. Yes, sir. Yeah, you can get whatever you want for... You know what? I think that cord's bad. As much as I don't want to say it, that thing's got to be bad. Something's wrong with it. Or that thing's broke. I don't know. I have to get another cord. Yes. Father's Day special. Yeah, I'm going to have to get another cord. I think this cord's bad. Let me get another cord. I'll be right back. I got to get something to drink. Oh, I didn't get another cord. Whatever. I got water though. Dance clean. Yeah, right. How many one stripe red King Kongs you got? I don't know. I have no clue. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe 2 or 3, 4. Too many cords around here. No, Dan, I think whatever you're thinking of doing, I'm not the one to get it from. I think I got like 3. I don't have many. Yeah, maybe, I don't know, 3 or 4. It doesn't look like, I mean, yeah, it's not a tank full. It's like 3 or 4. Now, I went fishing yesterday. Me and Luke went out. Caught probably like an 8-inch bass. Got it. I caught it on his little Superman fish and pull. And I was reeling it where it really fat. Oh, I haven't seen Tokes in forever, dude. I don't know. I haven't probably seen him in like a month. But I reeled it in all the way to the edge of the bank. And I went to lift it up because we're about 5 foot above the bank. And it flopped off and went back in. Yeah, I haven't seen Tokes. I don't know. I haven't gotten a message from him. Nothing. Nope. Well, like you're only here once in a blue moon, but literally no one since the government raised the rules and people could go out. I literally like my moderators. I like stream almost every night with no moderator. So. Yeah, as far as I know, I might be wrong, but I always thought shrimp didn't like CO2. But I mean, I know that you can have it in tanks. In what am I trying to say? In planted tanks, but maybe it's the amount. You should turn it down some. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. I got about 30 of those super red Severums in there. I'm so excited. Woo! And I'd have to say that the big ones are probably the males and the small ones are the females. Yeah, I fed them again. They're eating like little piggies. So cute. Oh, I gotta start scooping. Well, not tonight, maybe tomorrow. I gotta start scooping plecos out. The store wants me to bring up about 25 or more. Said they're perfect size. Good. I want to get rid of them. The plecos over there, he had the babies. He sat them the whole time, and they're out of the cave now. We can't find them anywhere. So I don't think that the Severums and stuff would eat them. I don't know. I have a lot of wood in there, but still we don't see them on the wood. So I don't know. I doubt that the fish would eat them. I mean, plus, plecos have those hard dorsal fins. I don't know. Maybe they would, but I don't see it happening, but... Yeah, if I can get... I mean, even... there's not even much money in there. It's probably $150 in fish. And everything I go through, that's why you want to raise more than one thing in a tank so you make more money off of everything. Like I had the albino plecos in there. Because I think they're weaker. So I think I got 4 or 5 of them in there because they were just disappearing from down there. So I don't know what was happening to them or if they were just hiding, but I had way more than what was in there. So I pulled out the ones I saw and I put them in the upper tank. So now they're up there. And that tank's got tons of algae on it, so I should probably get some more plecos up there. But once I sell them plecos and once I get rid of them fish, I'll probably just get rid of all of it. And so I just, I don't really want anything other than shrimp, so. I know people that does neos and plant tanks CO2, but they won't breed as much. Yeah, I'm saying maybe turn it down just a little bit. Maybe it won't be as bad. Haha, yeah, well, it's fishing season for me, LOL, not COVID. Oh, yeah, no, totally understandable. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, he's out making his videos and stuff, so, yeah, I haven't seen him in a really long time, so. Here comes Big Boy. What up, big fella?
Can I have your ring light?
Right there, dude. You need the plug for it?
Yeah, I don't have it. I really want to show them my finger.
Yeah, wow. You did something to it, dude. It looks like you broke it.
Really?
Yeah, it's turning black and blue. You did something. You must have rolled on it or something. Because you didn't... What was that? You just spitting stuff in my fisher?
No, it was part of popcorn because I just had...
It's alright. I'm just playing with it. But I'm saying is you didn't complain when we were fishing.
No. I didn't feel it.
Right. So I'm saying you must have did it while you were sleeping. Here, you want me to stand this back up?
Yes, please.
Mm-hmm.
Hi. Yeah, I'll pop my... Can I put my head in the video?
Yeah.
I can't.
You're good.
Wait. Hello.
There you go, kiddo.
Thank you.
Yep, go have fun. I don't need it.
Bye-bye.
Love you, kiddo.
Love you too.
I am using data to tune in for a bit. Oh, you're fishing right now, dude? Shut up. No way. Are you really fishing? Albinos are very soft. Yeah, I had 10 down to 2. Yeah, see, only the strong will survive. Hey, Luke, you feeling the figure four? He came down to get my new ring light. It's really cool. I don't know, he's I don't know how he's, well, I'm just really proud. He's real smart. Like, we play this game on this thing, and it's like a, Patrick Polson, you're trolling? Nice. It's like a brain teaser thing to see how smart you are. And it asked the other day how many, I don't know, we were playing it late at night. It said something about how many holes in something. And I went to go answer. He's like, no, hold on. I said, what? And he started counting the O's in the words and then the holes in the bottom. I was like, what are you doing? And he punched in the answer, and there it was. I was like, what? Where do you come up with counting the O's, or, in the words? He's like, I don't know. I just thought that was going to be part. I was like, what? And then he, like, sees stuff that I don't see, like the ring light we got. I turned it on. He's like, oh, hold on. I said, what? And he turned it up and everything, and then he made me sit in front of it, and then he took his hand and he came through the light like that, like it was something coming out, because when you look at the light, everything through the hole of that ring light looks black. And then his hand just comes out at you, it's like, what? He's really smart, man. I looked it up, won't harm anything. Yeah, he spooked you, yeah. But he's super smart, man. It's just, you notice things about kids when they know things. You're like, wait a minute, how'd you know that? It's like poltergeist to you. Yeah. He's just his intelligence is, it's really starting to jump out, and he's 8, and I'm like, wow, this is, it's really phenomenal how smart he is. But he's out fishing, using his time on his phone, burning it up. Yeah, it's just when you do Aquaman, I mean, it's up to you how far you want to go, but like in here, like you see cords hanging down. This is just my Wi-Fi cord. I haven't finished yet. These lights, everything, are ripping. I'm down to the electrical part now. Then I'll do the floor. It's just, I'm dragging my ass, dragging my heels. I just, I got everything to a certain point, and then I kind of stopped. I just need to get off my butt and do it. But it like here, it used to be finished down here, and then the water backed up. It was rainwater, and I said, yeah, I'm not redoing it again. I'm not ever taking that chance again. So I just put like 5 coats, did kills, everything all over the brick, filled all the little cement nail holes, and then did all the plugs and everything, and conduit to make it look all commercial down here. I wish I would have sprayed the ceiling first, but, I had all the tanks down here, so I couldn't. So I'm cleaning everything up, redoing all the electrical, putting can lights in and everything, and then we're going to put the flooring in, But in here, I'm just going to get the rubber mats. But, in case for some reason a tank breaks or something, my floor drains right there, and the floor pitches to it. So it won't damage anything. That's why I chose over here on this side instead of over there, because this was supposed to be a bedroom right here. I was going to make it a bedroom. But I was like, you know what? Forget it. I'll put this here. We'll put the bedroom over there. And then I'm like, I'm not even going to build walls. Let's just leave it open. But it depends on what you're going for. I mean, it's really nice to insulate and put drywall and do everything. And, I mean, it's really nice, but we hang out down here 24/7. The kids play down here, but it's comfortable. I had all the basement windows put in, so in the summertime it's really nice. In the wintertime it's really warm, and it's just, if the walls are done and the floor is nice, I mean, we were thinking about getting that tin, those tin squares like the old time buildings have. When you look up, they have that design on the copper. I was thinking of putting those up, on the ceiling instead of, because at my height, I don't want a drop ceiling. I need every inch I can get, and that's like these lights are horrible. But I'm going to get can lights, but that's the thing. I kind of been waiting for somebody to have a bunch of can lights that they, renovate out of a house, but nobody has them. I mean, can lights aren't super expensive, but I really don't have the money just to go buy a bunch of can lights. The room I have for is pretty small that I could probably just add 16, 10 gallons. Your water backed up. How? Sediment, sand. I had work done here, down here. After I bought the house, it had a leak. And there was this, what they call the Christmas tree in the corner. Everything was behind all the finished walls that were down here, but they were old walls. So I had a company come in. We took the paneling down. He showed me where it was, and then they drilled through the block, released the pressure, the water and stuff, and they, busted the floor out, put all the drain weeping stuff in to go back outside. So anyways, when all that's done, they cleared everything. I don't know, it stormed for 2 days nonstop, and this drain right here backed up, and it was all rainwater from outside. The weeping tile now is clear or something, and the sand blew through and it came down here. So anyways, it backed up through $3,000 worth of carpet. And I called my wife's cousin. He's a master plumber. He's like, well, you could try to plunge it till I get there. He's like, but I'm not going to be there for hours. I'm so busy right now. So I was like, screw it. I cut the carpet up, pulled it open. I plunged it 5 times, and it went down like a raging, just a storm, just whoosh. So I called him and told him, he's like, yeah, you must just had some sediment blocked up from when you had all that work done in your basement. It came in from outside to blow through all your weeping tiles. And he's like, and you shouldn't have any problems from then on. But by that time, like I said, all the water came up through the carpet, and it was all Stainmaster carpet and padding, and it's made to keep moisture down. Well, I had the original tile still on the floor. So I was like, all that's going to do is just mold. So I ripped out all the carpet halfway. There's still that side of the basement we got to tear out yet. But if I show my floor, it looks like black tar. Well, it's the glue. It's smooth as can be. But I went through with the scraper and popped up all the original tiles in the house, bagged them up, threw them away, because you get water under them and you're screwed. I have carpet, padding, and then them old tiles. Yeah, I wasn't taking a chance of having mold. So I ripped it all out, and that's why we're starting all these walls, everything's all brand new drywall, all brand new walls I built, everything. It's all redone. But we're going to do it, it's kind of a skeleton way now. So if it, we want to do carpet squares, so if it ever backs up again, you just pull the squares up, deal with the plug, with the drain, and then when the squares dry out, put them back down, the floor will dry, everything will dry, you don't have to worry about ruining $3,000 in carpet again. You should make videos on vamping it. That's awesome. I'm glad you're vamping it up. Yeah, it's, challenges, leveling, anything. What, my stands? No, I use levels, and I use acrylic. I went outside and cut up acrylic, shims, the same size as the foot of the rack. And then I put little dabs of Gorilla Glue in between them. But, yeah, I didn't have any problems, because the floor does go this way. It slopes. So the 90-inch rack right there on the ends, you can't see it because, I can look at it, but the metal, the black goes down, and then there's, well, on this corner, there's, I think, 4 1/4 inch. And then the other one's 3, I think. But you put them under there, it's perfect. But I use the acrylic because, you know, it'll never, you know, of course, it'll never smush or anything like that. And when I go to paint, because I'm going to paint here first, and then I'm going to put the tile down, the rubber tiles. But, you know, I could just cut in around it real nice, and, you know, then I'll just butt the rubber tile up to it, and you're really not even going to be able to tell. So, yeah, I just use acrylic. But over here, I used the big, massive, the big, huge steel washers. So I had a bunch of them at the time. And so there's 3 there and 1 here. So there's 1 here in the middle, and there's 3 there on that corner. But other than that, and then the back side of the wall is, you know, flat, and I just do the front side, you know, to work this where it drains this way. I just lift up the front so it's even with the back. So, yeah. And then there's none down there. And then this little rack here with the 20 longs on it to my left here that you can barely see in the camera there. I just have like those coasters from like the dollar store that you put under your furniture. That's all I needed. You know, but like I said, soon those will be gone, so I don't even have to worry about it. Because, you know, I want to get something more permanent in here, having a table. Or actually just get it out of this room and just have cameras in here and sit out there and just have my cameras in here, you know, so I'm not having all this light glare on me. I'll just have my cameras in here, come in here, move them, then go back out there and sit in front of my laptop, you know. That's what I actually want to do. Instead of sitting in here, you know, I can do it from out there at the big desk. Because I have a desk out there. It's like a toolbox. It's like a tool. It's like a desk, but there's a toolbox under it. I got it. I don't know. Somebody was on Facebook. They had a garage sale or something. They were like, I don't know if they were kicked out of a house or whatever, but it said if you show up, you can have whatever's in the garage. So I took my brother over there. I said, look, let's go take everything. So we went there, and this toolbox was there. It's probably got a 2-inch top to it. Then it's all black and everything, but that's what I use. You know, that's what I used to use in here before I had the long shelf for all my videos and stuff. Then I moved it out there for the shipping and receiving area, but still I can, you know, have everything out there instead of sitting in here, you know, and then just have the cameras in here. So I don't have all these lights blazing on me and making this all look, you know, kind of cheesy. So Brian had to take the battle boat out for a run after I cleaned her up and changed the decking out. Yeah, I seen some wood or something that you, oh, is that what you were talking about? You re-urethane it or something? Yeah, I could make videos doing it, but it's just like, I don't know, it's, I don't know. I don't, you know, it's kind of like, I don't know. You know, it's like when you do, I don't know, when you gut somebody's house for, you know, for a living, you know, they don't want to see that. They just want to see the finished project. And it's like, you know, it gets really dirty and, you know, it's like, you know, but I mean, the dirt stuff's gone and everything. But, you know, now, I mean, I'm that far ahead now to where, you know, it's electrical and like here I still got the switch for over here. It turns these 2 lights on. They just wired it all up funky down here. But this switch hangs here, and I stuff it up in the wall, and the doorbell's here, and I got all this open wire. I mean, it's just old stuff, you know, that I got to put new boxes. I did everything, ran everything down here, power and everything to get everything done. I was like, shoot, that's it. I'm done. So everything over here is good. Now I just have to finish so then we can do the floor, you know, and that's kind of the big part. I mean, we got couch and stuff down here for him to sit and play video games on it and everything, but you know, and then that half of the room still has the carpet on it. I didn't pull out all of it yet, so I got to rip the carpet up and pop the floor tiles up. but all the ceilings ripped out, all the walls are ripped out, they're all painted, everything's done. The 120's where it's going to be, the gaming area is where it's going to be. It's just, you know, we're going to have to rip the carpet up. Take some more trim off around all the poles. I have to build a wall, finish building a wall over there. You know, there's a few things I got to do. I just got to get off my butt. I got to get out of the slump I'm in and just start doing it. But, oh, Mr. Prawn. Mr. Prawn. Mr. Prawn. Well, I'm glad it's interesting seeing it evolve. And then he put fish tanks. Yeah, no, damn. How much did that cost when you fixed the sediment leak? Oh, no, this year I just plunged this and it went away. But when I had the basement done, I paid $5,000. And we dug out all the way around, the whole basement, all the way around, except the back wall. The back wall never had an issue because my house is built in clay. But when I bought the house, you know, you didn't know, you know, and all of it was behind paneling. So when I pulled the paneling off, you could see the stains on the walls. You know, they were like hidden. So, yeah, I paid $5,000. They came in, busted out all the concrete, dug it down. Put in the stone and the weeping tile, you know, that plastic tubing, and they ran it all the way out there. And I mean, you would have to have a huge amount of water for it to fill that tube up and run out there, but it's there. But what it is mainly to let any water that comes outside and seeps through to come through the little weeping holes, go down the wall, down into there, and, you know, it just sits down there and dries or does whatever, you know, but it just doesn't come into your basement anymore. You know, it's what all those big companies do. But I wasn't going to pay to have them dig up the outside of the house, thousands of dollars, and seal it out there when I could just do it in here and you don't see it. And look, by the time I die, you know, my kids will sell the house, get all the money for it, and you know, it is what it is. But like, it's perfect. I had it done. I bought this house in 14? Yeah, so 6 years I've been here. I had it done right after I bought the house. I haven't had an issue since. You know, so. But I did reconcrete it here because when they did it real cheap. Because what they did is, you know, the old tile was on the floor. So they concrete right over the tile. They're ignorant. So when I went to chip the tile up, now I have a 1/4-inch lip. You know, what do you do with that? So I literally busted out all the concrete that they poured and repoured it. I mean, I do it for a living, but I repoured it all, smoothed it out, cut all the excess off, and so you look over there, you can't even see. So it's just brand new concrete, and it's smooth. It goes old concrete into new concrete. There's no divot, dip, nothing. And then we put our handprints all in it and stuff, so that'll be there forever, you know. But I'll paint it, and it, you know, it all looks sweet. Yeah, it's evolved over time, so. All right, everybody. Well, we're down to 5 viewers. I really don't care, but it's at 1 hour and 24 minutes, and it is 11:42. So I'm gonna head upstairs and go hang out, and maybe do some more stuff with the Fizzam before it gets a little too late. You know, spend the last few hours of Father's Day, and you know, hang out up there. But I'm very glad that you guys stopped by. Fish Tropic, thanks for doing what you do and moderating the show all night while you're fishing. That was super, super cool. Streetwise and Aquaman and everybody else, thank you so much for showing up. I had a good time. Dan Slee. Yeah, see, everybody's out doing their thing right now, so. But that's cool. But yeah, I just want to say thanks to everybody. Have a great rest of your Father's Day. And hopefully we will see everyone here tomorrow. And we will pick up where we left off from today, but it just won't be a holiday. Well, Father's Day. Yes, thank you for stopping by, Aquaman. Thank you for stopping by, Streetwise. But yes, thanks everybody for everything tonight. I had a blast. Good, and Patrick Polson, hey, good night, brother. Thank you for stopping by. It's a good ending to a good day. Like I said, there's a little time left to enjoy a little bit more of Father's Day. So I had to come on here and enjoy some of it with all my subscribers. So I appreciate you guys taking time out of your day and your Father's Day time to come and hang out at Detroit Shrimp and Aquatics. So thank you very much. You guys have a great night. Hopefully, most of you don't have to go to work tomorrow. And we will see you tomorrow. Sorry, everybody. Stay safe.